Yo, how's it going, everyone? This is Mitchell Mander here. It's been a minute since I've done a discussion video on Pokemon Horizons. That's mainly because there really wasn't a whole lot to talk about with these early episodes, just because I didn't really know where the series was going in the beginning and how the characters would meet. But now that Liko and Roy have met, and the plot seems to be moving along here, and it seems to be pretty much connected between these episodes, and with a couple of episode titles coming out today, I got a few things to talk about, and it's very interesting to say the least. And if you can't tell from the thumbnail, Nemona is going to be coming very soon, and that's super exciting. So let's talk about it in this video. Now, real quick before I get into the discussion, I just want to say if you're someone that's new to the channel, you like this type of content, you should subscribe to the channel. It'd be pretty cool if you would do that. Not only do I do these discussion videos, I also do live streaming on the channel. I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and sometimes Saturdays. And Fridays, I do Pokemon Horizons live discussions where I review the episode and then let you guys in the audience give your thoughts about the episode. And then I'll probably stream a game or two afterwards as well. So yeah, you should probably subscribe to the channel. Be pretty cool if you would do that. So starting off with episode 6 of Pokemon Horizons that airs on May 12th, or a week from today, is titled The Ancient Pokeball. The explorers disembark on the island and confront the Rising Volt Tacklers, wanting Liko and the pendant. The Sprigatito and Fuecoco team put up a good fight as Liko and Roy take them on together, but Amicio and its Rulage catch them off guard and close in on them. Just then, Liko's pendant starts shining again, and something strange happens to the ancient Pokeball Roy has. Oh my. Now, after seeing the preview for this episode, it's pretty clear to me that the shiny Rayquaza that we saw in the promotional material for this series is most likely in this Pokeball, and we're probably going to be seeing it in the next episode, so that's going to be interesting to see. So, unless it's something completely different, I am fully expecting shiny Rayquaza to make a debut in this episode, so very interested to see what happens next week. We also have Liko versus Roy. We saw this in a poster that recently came out regarding this episode. And obviously at this point, Amicio is going up against Freed, so yeah, Liko and Roy just can't compete with this guy. I mean, Liko can defeat Konia, but not so much Amicio at this point, so this is going to be leading into what's going to happen in episode 7. So let's move over to episode 7 now. Now for episodes 7 through 10, we don't have summaries for these episodes, just titles. So we'll start off with episode 7. This one's airing on the 19th, and it is titled Special Training, Captain Pikachu. Okay, so this is pretty clearly going to be a training episode. Obviously, Liko and Roy are brand new trainers. Obviously, Liko just got Sprigatito, and Roy is most likely going to be Fuecoco's trainer at the end of episode 6 or in episode 7 at some point. And since these Pokemon only know like one move, and they're probably going to be destroyed by Amicio in episode 6, Freed's probably going to want to train them up. So this is more than likely going to be a training episode. So can these Pokemon learn a second move in this episode? Are they going to develop a little bit more? I'm interested to see what happens, so look forward to this episode when it airs on May 19th. So moving on to episode 8, it airs on the 26th of May and is titled Mystery of the Unopening Door. And honestly, I don't really have anything to say for this episode at this moment. Since we don't have a summary for the episode, I have no idea what's going to happen in this episode, so I don't know if this is going to be like an episode that carries on from the previous episode. It kind of sounds like it's filler-ish. Who knows? But I guess look forward to that episode when it airs on the 26th. So we'll move on to episode 9. So I'm actually going to cheat here because episode 9 and 10 are the hype episodes among these batch of episodes. So episode 9 will air on June 2nd and is titled Arrival in Paldea. Followed by episode 10, which airs the following week on June 9th and is titled Nemona, Brassius, and blank. And oh boy, guys, I am super excited. Now, I know in Journeys we went to Galar sooner, but I like the build up here. Obviously, we started on Kanto, but we're heading to Paldea here, so I'm happy we're going pretty early on, and hopefully we're in Paldea for a while. Personally, I think we should be here for the rest of the series, but that's just me. Now, I have to say that I am really happy that Nemona is debuting really early in the series. And I am really excited to see her in the anime. I just want to see her personality. I think it's going to be really exciting, and she's going to have a really fun personality. So I'm definitely looking forward to her debut. And I'm very curious to see who voices her. So that's all exciting, and I'm looking forward to her debut. And I'm just glad that she's showing up now. I feel like Rivals, especially for the past few series, have been showing up later than I've wanted them to. I know in Sun and Moon we got Gladion pretty early on, but like How, Hop, Marnie, obviously they weren't the main rivals in Journeys, but they were from the games and they showed up very late. And I wasn't a big fan of that, and B didn't even show up at all, so I'm glad that Nemona is showing up here pretty early. Hopefully we get Arvin pretty soon. He's definitely a character I've been looking forward to seeing within Horizons and get to see how he's going to be treated. So hopefully Penny shows up pretty early as well, but I'm just super happy that Nemona is showing up here. I'm just happy that she's showing up pretty early in the series, so hopefully she ends up being like a mainstay in the series and she doesn't just disappear for like 50 episodes or something like that. Now, another surprising thing for me is that Brassius is actually showing up here. And that's pretty cool, so I'm actually wondering if Liko or Roy is actually going to be participating in the gym challenge. If it's anyone, it's probably going to be Roy. I'm kind of hoping that Liko and Roy have different goals, but considering Nemona's here and Brassius is showing up, there's a small chance that one of these characters is actually facing off against this gym leader. I'm very curious to see the direction the series goes. I was kind of hoping for a different goal, but I have a slight feeling that either one of the main characters, Liko or Roy, is going to face off against Brassius, or it's going to be Nemona or something like that. Maybe they're just showing up and it's Nemona versus Brassius or something like that. Who knows? I kind of need a summary for this episode to see what's going on exactly. But regardless, I'm very interested to see what happens in this episode. I'm just interested in anything Paldea related. I just hope that Paldea gets fleshed out completely. We go everywhere in Paldea and we get all the characters from Paldea. That's all I want from this series. I just want Paldea to be accurately represented, and I just want to see it done properly. So hopefully this ends up being a very interesting episode, but regardless, I'm looking forward to it. I'm curious to see what you guys think of it. But anyways, that's all I got for this video. So yeah, I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think is going to happen in these episodes? What are we going to do in Paldea? Is Liko or Roy going to be facing off against the gym leaders, or is it going to be just Nemona and they're going to be watching? Obviously, they're brand new trainers, so might be a little while before they compete with Nemona. Considering she's a champion level character in the games, though they could rewrite this in the anime and go in a different direction. Who knows what's going to happen? I'm just very curious to see how this episode is going to go. Or how these episodes are going to go, I should say. But post your thoughts in the comment section down below. Which episode are you looking forward to the most? I'm just very curious to see what you guys think. And yeah, that's all I got. So, yeah, that's all I got for the video. So, have a good day or night wherever you're at. And I will see you all later. Bye, guys.